Alright guys, I'm not gonna waste too much of your time today. I know it's Saturday night, or maybe Sunday morning, depending on where you're at. A lot of you guys are going back to... I'm out of fucking breath. I know you guys are going back to school this weekend, so I don't know. Some of you guys are definitely gonna be doing some wild things. Some of you guys may hit the club for the first time. Some of you guys will get your first DUI. Maybe some of you guys will go to jail. I really don't know what the future may hold for you this weekend, but all I know is I got home at 6 in the morning and I've been sleeping all day, so I know this video might be a little bit late. And I know I said I wasn't gonna keep you guys for too long, and I've already been talking in this intro for about 2 minutes. By the way, yes, I did open some supply drops that I had some extra COD points, and the reason I've decided to make this video is, one, because I have no fucking time to make a really long edited video, so your boy has to bring something to the table. But I really was talking about this with a few YouTubers the other day, and it was really interesting. Whether you want to believe this or not, a lot of YouTubers do talk behind the scenes, and a lot of YouTubers really do want what's best for this game, or for Call of Duty in general. The supply drop system, the supply drops for Call of Duty World War II, just know there's not going to be any supply drops for the beta. I'm sure you guys should know. I feel like the supply drops in this game are very crucial because we've already seen supply drops in 3 different Call of Duties, actually 4 because you got MWR. Some of them have been hated, some of them have been kind of liked. For the most part, everybody fucking hates supply drops. Why? Because you gotta buy weapons. So Advanced Warfare, supply drops, super hyped up. I'm sure they made a shit ton of money, but people liked them at first, then they started hating them because there was a bunch of fucking weapon variants with stats changes that people really were kind of pissed off. But with the same token, they liked because people like to be more overpowered than others, and we're all just fucking hypocrites because that's what COD fans are. I'm not taking shots at you guys. I'm literally including all of us in this pool. We're all fucking hypocrites. Like, we bash on the game, but then when new shit comes out, oh my god, I fucking want it. Then you have Call of Duty Black Ops 3, which is the game that probably has more DLC weapons than actual weapons itself. God fucking knows how many DLC items are in the supply drop system that hasn't even been taken away. At least Advanced Warfare used to take out the really old item. That way, when there was new items, you're more susceptible to getting newer items and not have to be in the same pool with the same DLC items that were there since day one. I mean, if you watch my supply drop openings, you still see me getting the fucking dust camo, right? Ain't nobody want no dust camo in fucking 2017, bro. I don't want that shit. Then you have Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, which a lot of people seem to like because they give you free weapons, or at least the base weapon of a DLC weapon, if you have if you have the season pass. But I'm gonna be quite honest with you guys. As much as I love Call of Duty and I really have nothing against Infinite Warfare, like, I think it's a different game and I don't like it, but I don't think that it's my right to say that a game sucks and a game doesn't, because I'm not a fucking developer. I'm just a player and I have my own opinion, just like you guys have your own opinions. But I really do feel... Damn, bro, you got your ass melted there, sucker. I really do feel that Infinite Warfare is only bringing free DLC weapons because the game really didn't do the best. I think as a token of appreciation for fans that are still playing the game and supporting the game, I think Activision and Infinity Ward probably just made an agreement. Okay, you know what? Let's just, the people that have supported the game by buying the season pass, let's just give it to them for free. And if they want to unlock other variants, and they can do so, or whatever, you can also unlock them via challenges or whatever the case may be. But I think that's the reason behind the freeness. That's even a word, which it probably isn't. Half of the shit I say, it doesn't even exist. I just think that's the reason behind the free supply drops or the free DLC weapons for the most part in Infinite Warfare. And then you have MWR. I honestly think it's the best supply drop system in Call of Duty ever, but there is a problem with it. Yes, it's free because you literally don't have to spend that much money, and if you do open supply drops, obviously you can open them not just by buying them, but by gaining them through grinding the game. If you get duplicate items, you get a shit ton of parts, and with those parts, you can literally craft items. Here's the problem with Modern Warfare supply drops. Items have no rarity. Like, they lose rarity in like 2 days, and half of the community really doesn't give a shit about the new weapons. Even though the supply drop system is probably the best that there ever has been, nobody gives a shit about them because they're so easy to gain. There I go back to my subject that we are all fucking hypocrites. We all love that system because, yes, it is the easiest and most friendliest system in supply drop history for Call of Duty, but it is so easy to get weapons that they are not rare. They hold no value to us. I see Call of Duty World War II stuck in a crossroads where, like, shit, do we bring supply drops, make them easy to gain with parts and shit, kind of like MWR, or do we bring a BO3 spam madness, or do we bring an Advanced Warfare supply drop weapon variants with stats and make the entire community rage? Either make the entire community rage or make the entire community bored of supply drops and not really give a shit about supply drop items or weapons. He just sniped the living shit out of me. I feel like Black Ops 3 is probably, believe it or not, although I think it's the worst supply drop system just because of how much supply drops and items they've spammed in the game, I feel like they are the most successful simply because the game is overall just fucking amazing. And by the way, guys, please do not call that phone number. I just think that the game is so good that people literally just like the things that they bring to the table. So the only solution for Call of Duty World War II to be successful with supply drops is if the game is an absolute fucking banger. That is probably the thing. Yes, they did say that it's only going to be cosmetics. Please keep in mind, guys, they said that's going to be the case only for the launch. We don't know post-launch. Oh, look, I just got a common supply drop. What should it be? Am I going to get the brand new MSMC? I wonder what it could be. A dust camo. Were we not just talking about the fucking dust camo, bro? Anyways, the last thing that I want to leave you with is the following. What the? Supply drop weapons. Wait. Nah, bro. What the fuck? Supply drop weapons, DLC weapons. There's one thing about Call of Duty World War II that really scares me. This might be very, very hard for Call of Duty World War II, and it's something that might have to force Call of Duty World War II to bring something into supply drops that we might not really specifically kind of exactly like. Put it like this. World War II is set in the past. The recent Call of Duties have been set in the future. The reason why Call of Duty Black Ops 3 keeps on bringing DLC weapons, and it's so easy for them to do so, is because since they are set in the future, they can easily bring a really old school weapon, and there is no issue with it when it comes to the fans. Because, oh, look, it's a throwback weapon. Fuck yeah, everybody's excited. If you have Call of Duty World War II, which is a game set in the past, you cannot bring a throwback future weapon. Like, don't tell me the community is gonna accept a BAL 27 Obsidian Steed on a Call of Duty World War II fucking game. They're not. Okay, that is literally going to be the biggest downfall or the hardest obstacle that they're going to have to overcome and work around it and probably just figure out. Bringing DLC weapons to Call of Duty World War II. How can you bring old school? How can you bring throwback weapons when you're set in such an, an old school time? Like, it is just gonna be such a hard thing for them to do. A lot of the times bringing throwback weapons is kind of like, oh shit, this is a relief. Maybe we bring, maybe 2-3 weapons that fans really want to see back in the game. And, maybe we can have a little breather and then really bring some new good shit for the next time around. But Call of Duty World War II doesn't really have that luxury, kind of like what BO3 or modern Call of Duties have, because they are set in the past, not in the future. You know what I'm trying to say? They're kind of limited when it comes to that. And that is literally probably the only thing that scares me. I'm not really scared about weapon variants and shit like that. I want them to do the best supply just system for the fans, for us. That would really make me happy, but it wouldn't bother me regardless. That's honestly one of the things that I've been really concerned about, and I've been talking about it with some of my YouTube friends, and it really is concerning, man. Like, what the fuck are they gonna do when it comes to that? You cannot bring futuristic weapons to an old school game, but you could bring old school weapons to a futuristic game. You get what I'm trying to say? No? Okay. So as promised, guys, I kept it short. I really didn't want to bother you too much. Okay, that's just an excuse. I'm just really fucking tired right now. I want to go back to bed because I have had no sleep except for like the 15-hour nap that I took, but I'm still sleepy, so I gotta go back to bed so I can wake up tomorrow and grind some more videos. You guys get what I'm saying? Holla at your boy. Make sure you guys drop a like on this video. Let me know what you think about the supply drop system. Let me know what you think might work for Call of Duty World War II. This is very crucial, man. It's the next Call of Duty. It's gotta be good. If not, we're pretty much fucked. Unless Treyarch saves the day. Honestly, I think World War II will save the day because Sledgehammer Games is doing a really good job. But I'm gonna stop talking now. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. You never know who sees the comments. Maybe one of your comments will inspire the devs to change some stuff up. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Don't party too hardy. Say no to drugs and say yes to sex. Safe sex.